Hi, and welcome back to I'm a Happy Enchilada. And if it's your first time with us, thanks for tuning us in. I'm Don Culver, and I'll be your host. And if you're new to Enchilada, let me tell you just a little bit about us. Now, our sole purpose is to bring to light things you never learned in school or were talked about at home growing up. Things you just had to figure out on your own, and mostly on the fly, as you grew up and ventured out into the real world. Hey, we just had to go figure it out on our own, right? And with varying degrees of success. Now, we post our video Enchilada every Friday and our audio version on Thursdays. We have well over 100 episodes to choose from and are available in video on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and in audio on all your favorite sites and many, many more. In fact, we're available worldwide in audio and have listeners on every continent and dozens of countries. So if you're new, welcome to the Enchilada family. We're glad you're here. Now today, we take a deep dive into being fully present in your life. So first, let's find out exactly what being fully present in your life means. Simply said, being fully present means you're focused and engaged in the here and now, not distracted or mentally absent. Now, I remember the very first time I realized that I was actually living in the present moment. It was a Saturday afternoon in Dallas, Texas, and I was sitting on a tram going from one location to another at an outdoor event. And I suddenly became aware of the fact that sitting in that seat, I was being 100% fully present and enjoying the afternoon with absolutely no thoughts of anything from the past or future affecting my happiness. It was an unforgettable moment and a wonderful feeling that only lasted a little while that very first time, but became an awareness that came more often and began lasting longer and longer as time went on. And the reason for my initial awareness came from the knowledge I was gaining in my Adult Children of Alcoholics program that I had been in for several months. That program got me started on recovering my life and learning to live a fully present life. Before I continue, I want to mention mindfulness. You may or may not be familiar with it. It's described as the basic human ability to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we are doing, and not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. May I suggest you go back and check out our episode number 20 on mindfulness. Oh, after viewing this episode, of course, and be a little more understanding of being fully present. Okay, next. What's the big deal about being fully present, you wonder? Well, being fully present in your life actually makes you a happier, healthier human being, as it leads to better moods, more energy, less emotional stress, and can even lessen emotional exhaustion in the workplace. And who wouldn't want a ton of that in their life, I ask you? Oh yeah, give me a bunch of that. So, what does it mean to be fully present in a relationship? Whoa! Being fully present means you have an awareness of how you're connecting with another person. That translates to the level of attention you give that person. In essence, being present speaks to you being fully aware of providing a loved one with unconditional, loving, undivided attention. Ooh, now this is super important. How do you become fully present in a relationship? Well, put your partner first. Your relationship will not succeed unless you put your partner first. Write that down. Identify negative patterns. Do you check out every time your partner starts talking about work? Oh yeah, I could relate to that. Offer your undivided attention and let go of the past. Next, what does it mean to be emotionally present in a relationship? Well, it means being present with your own emotions, which enables you to express what you feel to your partner, whether it be love or disappointment. It means allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Also, here's some ways to mindfully deal with your emotions you might want to give a try. First, turn towards your emotions with acceptance. Identify and label the emotion. Accept your emotions. Realize the impermanence of your emotions and inquire and investigate and let go of the need to control your emotions. Those are all good. Now, what about being fully present with people in everyday life? Yeah. Well, we spend so much of our time thinking about what we didn't get done yesterday or what we need to do tomorrow that we can lose sight of today. As a result, we're very rarely fully present in our lives. One of the biggest reasons we don't live in the present is because we never shut up. We constantly talk to ourselves. Yeah. So here's some ways to be more present when talking to someone. Listening. I used to think of listening as hearing. Not so. Body language. Do you look like you are present? Wait. Why am I talking? Oh, our own self-talk or mental dialogue is the biggest enemy of being present and listening. Practice mindfulness. And here's some ways to anchor yourself in the present moment. Your breath, your values, your key to happiness, your mantra. Those are great. Now, you might have realized as you read that list that you already have some being present anchors in your life without knowledge of them as such. And a parting thought. The present moment is the only time we can modify our actions and decisions. Living in the moment means letting go of the past and not waiting for the future. It means living your life consciously, aware that each moment you breathe is a gift. Well, that's all I've got. So until next time, God bless and be a happy enchilada. Bye.